Hi, I'm Non-Glitter Matt, Pete Peterson, superfan, and welcome to Jackass.
Eaglehub!
Right, like I said, welcome to Eaglehub. Eaglehub is for entertainment purposes only. The Eagles are just degenerates that love beer and Heroclix and engage in a lot of hyperbole. The drunken sentiments expressed on this show are not indicative of the Pacific Northwest as a whole, and if you get offended by something they've said, just remember, they've said something far worse about Daniel Schroeder. I am very happy to approve this message. Get wrecked, nerds!
Hello and welcome once again to the Eaglehub. I'm, as always, your host, King Brian, OG, and Eternal Clicks Dad. And I'm joined, as always, by my co-host.
It's your boy, Little Eagle Corey.
He's sticking with it. I like
What's up? What's up, listeners?
You know, Corey, there was an event this weekend. We did a good job. We took Scott Porter's advice, and we went and we sat at our own table and we played our own game. And we had a great time.
Oh, yeah, true.
So thank you once again for that life-changing advice, Mr. Porter.
Yes.
Well, as tradition demands, we do need a beer at the episode. Today, I am drinking a Dictionopolis DDH Hazy IPA from Tiny Giants.
Ooh, look at that can art.
Look at that can art. 7% ABV. What else do we've got Galaxy, Superdelic, Vista, and El Dorado for our hops. Let's see how it is.
I also have a tasty beverage here.
That's nice. It's got that lighter note that you like to get out of a hazy. It's drinkable.
Nice. Shout out to the Fishbowl.
Yes. This beer of the episode sponsored by Jason Fishbowl.
So I got it for him. Export Stout. It is 7.5. Let's taste it. Yep, that's a stout.
Is it Big Boy Stout?
Yeah, not a hand grenade or whatever the fuck that thing was called. It's pretty good though. I like it.
Great. Glad to hear it. Well, plenty to get into. I was checking the old voicemail line for the Eaglecast. May it rest in peace. And I was surprised. We received a voicemail on the old Eaglecast line. Should we listen to it?
Hey, might as well.
All right.
Well, you Eagle God doggone done did it, huh? You all came back. That's crazy, 'cause I came back too.
Oh shit.
I know you might have heard that I had a little hot dog eating contest tournament here, and yes, I entered it myself because I've been known to be able to put down a hot dog or two. And sure, I might have cooked the dogs a little bit. I might have made my famous dogs, if you will. But at the end of the day, if I take a bite of my fellow competitor's hot dog, and he takes a little bite of mine, there's no harm, no foul. We both ate the same dogs. They're my dogs. I don't know why you all have such a problem with my hot dog eating contest, because at the end of the day, everybody got fed. Nice seeing you, Eagle Boys, coming back around.
Yes, our old friend Hot Dog Man has returned. I'm a little disturbed at the image of Hot Dog Man eating a bite out of his opponent's hot dog, though.
Did
I
he
don't know
es-
about you.
didn't he escape from a prison or something one time?
Yeah, at one point. It's nice to know the Hot Dog Man is out there thriving.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got that foreshadow wisdom going on.
But he cooks his own dog, which, might be a foreshadow of things to come. Before we get into that, though, there was a new mechanic announced since the last time we recorded.
Oh, hell yeah.
This was called, what was it called? Inherited Technique.
Yeah.
So, should we just read through this?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, fucking pop-ups. No, thank you, WizKids. Greeting, Heroclix masterminds. Sometimes we see a set debut a new mechanic that fundamentally changes the way we build our teams and approach gameplay.
Sure.
World's Finest introduced Shifting Focus. Justice League Unlimited kicked off team-up cards. And now, Fight for Gotham City is bringing us Inherited Technique. At a glance, Inherited Technique is simple. It's a power. The implications this can have on gameplay are deep. Like Shifting Focus, we can expect to see it explored further in the future. It's also really cool that it could combo with all the martial artists already in your collection. From a design standpoint, Inherited Technique does an excellent job of capturing the feeling of the student becoming the master. Characters aren't simply removed from the game when they're defeated. Instead, their knowledge, training, and combat expertise live on through others. Strategically, this creates a unique challenge for your opponent. Threat assessment becomes far more complicated as KOing a key attacker doesn't necessarily remove that threat. It may simply transfer it to another, potentially more dangerous character. Taking out your primary attacker with a powerful technique can suddenly turn your 15-point League of Assassins initiate into a real problem that your opponent wasn't prepared to deal with. One of the most striking examples of this mechanic in action is Lady Shiva. The vengeful martial artist brings the technique Nerve Strike, granting precision strike that hands out action tokens to opposing characters. This alone makes her an immediate and disruptive presence on the map, capable of punishing poor positioning and slowing down opposing strategies. Lady Shiva thrives in the thick of combat, and her aggressive playstyle often makes her a prime target for retaliation. However, Inherited Technique ensures that even when Lady Shiva falls, her influence doesn't end. Never one to give up, Shiva can pass on her devastating attack special power to another friendly martial artist, allowing them to continue the fight and avenge their fallen ally. This transition feels both mechanically powerful and thematically perfect. Lady Shiva's defeat becomes a turning point rather than a loss, as her techniques empower the next fighter to step forward. Here's her card. We're probably going to have to zoom in to read this. So Inherited Technique, when she's KO'd, you may attach her card to an unequipped friendly character with the martial artist keyword. This game, that character can use any technique special powers on this card. Hers is Precision Strike. When she hits, give each hit character an action token. So, it's neat. I don't want to keep reading. There's Richard Dragon. His grants combat reflexes and Adjacent opposing characters can use their printed combat values when attacking or being attacked. And then he also has technique. Oh, nope, that's the same technique. Thanks, WizKids, for putting it on there twice. Oh, I see. They reworded one so that it doesn't have Richard Dragon's name. That's nice of them for the frittata out there to not have to think about replacing a name on the fly.
Yes.
So yeah, there's some stuff on here about the snowball effect of inherited technique. I do like having a mechanic that's specifically for martial artists. Feels kind of fun. For a keyword that hasn't seen a lot of play recently.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having thematic specials that apply to specific keywords, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be game changing by any means, but I'm excited to see what people do with it.
We'll see. I'm pretty sure there's like a busted one in there
Oh, I'm sure there is.
that lets you KO a pog and then generate opposing figure with the martial arts keyword next to your opponent.
Yeah, it's going to be like KO a bystander, you win the game. Inherited technique. It's only a matter of time before they make bystanders with inherited techniques.
Oh, true.
The Phoenix Mobile 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, just give somebody a fucking transporter for 6. Good shit.
All right, well, that's our fun new Heroclix news. There's been some reveals on the Batman set. That looks fine.
Yeah, a lot
It
of
certainly looks like vault boosters are going to be a thing, and I don't think there's going to be a lot of them, so that's going to be exciting.
yeah. I wonder if these take over for chase boosters. I'm not too sure.
That's kind of what I feel like is going to happen. Is it feels like this is piloting replacing chase boosters, but we'll see still. So this past weekend we had Heroclix for Huntingtons. I want to start off right at the top by saying, figures are they raised over $80,000 for Huntington's research, which is fantastic. Definitely applaud that. That's great work, and fundraising for that does not go unnoticed.
Yeah.
There's a few events over it that are interesting. Some of them, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we are a opinionated podcast, so we're only gonna cover the ones that we are interested in. I really don't feel like digging into all the duos, but I do want to say a little congrats to our buddy Azareth for winning duos with She-Hulk, his main squeeze.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick look at his build. So he had She-Hulk with the motorcycle, Avengers 60th Spider-Man, the Wonder Woman bracelets. That is very fun. That is ridiculous. So
Pretty good.
3 through 6 senses and granting the team ability to other Avengers, which it doesn't appear like there's any, so it's just woof. 3 through 6 senses is quite good on that little Spooderman. We've got Legacy Lantern doing his stuff,
Yeah.
White Rabbit Coon, Weasel, and Timebreaker. And then on the Modern Force, let's see what we got here. Prime Lobo with the Animal Man. That's fun. Playing the numbers with Lobo. We've got Eternity. Yeah. Vigilante.
Hey.
I do like this Vigilante. Copycat and a Shield Operative.
Well, he's also giving that Lobo Spider-Man team NKC, which is kind of cool.
Lobo would get one of them. He wouldn't get both
Does
because he'd still only have one use of the team ability.
Does he get all of them? Or is that only if he's on team?
Oh. Yeah, can use all team ability. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I think he
Okay.
gets opponents also, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Friendly characters with team ability can use all team abilities characters on the map can use. So that gets around uncopyable ones too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is a neat trick.
Good
Neat
build.
trick. So congrats to Az. I've been starting to build with the She-Hulk, so look out, Az. I'm trying to muscle in on your territory.
This is true.
All right. So that was Silver Duos. There was a Silver Pulp event, I think. Yeah, Silver Age Pulp. How much you want to bet that Oh, hey.
Shifting focus.
That's actually exciting. The winning team did not have any of the usual suspects of Pog generators. Did have Blue Marvel. Did have Falcon.
Orb.
Did have my boy Orb.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That's not the one, though.
Doctor's...
That's a different one. That's
No,
a free TK one.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's fun. So, congratulations for not playing just the Pog generators. Lots of Orb. It tickles my heart to see it. So that's Pulp. And then the other big event was Silver Age World Championship. We'll take a little bit more time going through here, starting at 8th place. Prime, A-Bomb, Butterfly, Avengers 60th, Dark Phoenix, Legacy Eternity, Notorious the Penguin.
He gives out powers, right?
Yeah. Gives out powers, allows you to re-roll an expendable goon D6 trait once per turn. Titania doing Titania things.
Mm-hmm. For the bricks.
Yeah, for the brutes. Harley Quinn popping up quite a bit this weekend.
People love her, man.
My girl. And we got White Shirt Porter and Madison. Some interesting butterfly choices on the sideline here. We got Ace, so take away everybody's protected outwits, but also makes Ace the only person that can use outwit.
Mm-hmm.
We got Legacy Anti-Venom, which is great with the Butterfly Swarm.
Very good.
Not Black Flash. We've got Legacy Cosmo, another interesting choice. Old Ducky Deadpool.
Yeah.
I forgot about this piece.
Counter to the other butterflies. I feel like. They played that strike so they can give their own people mystics. That's funny.
Not bad. All right. So yeah, there we go. 8th place. Interesting build. We'll move on to 7th. You wanna walk through this one, Corey?
So we got Logan. That's his last name, my bad. Logan Ronay. Dark Phoenix Legion. Another A-bomb Prime. Got Zod Ursa Non. Sideline Ultra Chase. Ace, Dark Phoenix, Madam Web, Mephisto, Madison, Daredevil, Legacy, and a Timebreaker. Sideline, Master of Evil Swaps, Kid Thanos, Ghost Goblin, Deuce Black Skull. Got a Troublemaker, Gorilla Grodd, Animal Man, who's on the Ultra Chase. Spectral Armor, one shot, Fortify, one shot. He's playing a coffin, scaffolding, symbiote puddle, alien aquarium, ancient labyrinth, and otherworld castle.
Yeah, Otherworld Castle popping up. Brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah,
I've got to look at this Zod Ursa and Non just because I don't think I've ever seen it.
it goes on your sideline, I think, in the Phantom
you place
Zone,
him on the card, give him 6 Phantom Zone tokens.
and then you destroy stuff.
Remove a Phantom Zone token. When a character is given an action after resolutions, if a terrain marker was destroyed during that action, remove a Phantom Zone token. When the last Phantom Zone token is removed, or when no friendly characters are on the map, after resolutions, place them in a square on any map edge or in a square with a debris marker that was placed this turn. Okay. Trait, Flurry, Willpower. Free. If they don't have a trio token, remove an action token from them and give them a trio token. When they clear action tokens, remove any trio tokens from them. Okay. So basically, it allows them to go 3 turns before clearing instead of 2 turns,
Dope.
assuming they failed their willpowers.
Yeah. Flurry, so their top click is hitting you for 10 if they have the Animal Man.
Yeah, and then you just destroy some shit so that you can bring them in fast, and then they can pop in anywhere.
Yeah.
I can see what's going on there.
Yeah.
All right. 6th we have Ethan Davis with Ruler roster. We've got Camo, Prime with Remaker and Spectral. We've got Blackheart with the Power Gem, DJ Doom with the Time Platform. We got a Butterfly. We've got Black Shirt Porter. We've got Copycat and Weasel. On the sideline, Diabolic Bargain and Spectral Armor for one-shots. We've got Doom, Dr. Doom, the Sorcerer Supreme for Doomy swaps. For Butterfly, it looks like we've got Mern, Mr. Oz, Major Logan, and Anti-Venom. Interesting. Camo seems to be much more popular on that side of the country than over here.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, it's a nice style.
Got that shape change in case he goes against the anti-venom. It's good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
We got a symbiote surface, of course.
Oh yeah.
A gentleman of taste.
Check the meta real quick.
Yeah, see how many we got. All right, moving on to 5th. I'm gonna say this name intentionally how I want to say it. Connor Varnado.
Oh shit.
You'll walk us through Connor Varnado's build.
Sorry, I was just looking at the Silver Age World Championship,
Oh.
and Symbiote Surface is on 42 teams, 65 wins.
That's not a lot of wins for 42 teams.
You said Connor?
Yeah, Connor Varnado.
200,
Kong pack.
200 point Kong.
The proper point value for Kong.
Yes, the restricted item. He has a Mogo avatar, Phoenix Force on him. He's got a chip, not hard chip, but a chip. Spin, Dormammu, Legacy. Harley Quinn again popping up with the Bloodstone.
Yeah.
Tri Sentinel, Legacy. Suited Hedgeman with the motorcycle. Got 2 1-shots. Ravencroft. Resolve with the green. He's rocking the Prime Absorbing Man. The sideline. 2 Troublemakers. Brainiac, Gorilla Grodd. Phoenix Force. And a Poseidon.
So who do you think is he trying to put the motorcycle on Kong?
That's my guess, because they are only 1 click.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
So Kong already has charge, right? For his full dial. But I guess the +2 movement and super senses is nice.
Yeah. That's my guess. He had Giant Bug, Crushed Giant Bug, Train, Mound, and again, Symbiote Surface. It's got a long map and 2 short maps.
I could also see. Sorry, I'm still hyper focused on the motorcycle.
Go for it.
Maybe you put it on Tri Sentinel with running shot.
It's good.
Give you a lot more reach for his pulse wave and his range stuff.
Yeah, I think it depends on what he needs, because Kong can also take an action
Mm-hmm.
to equip it, or 2 actions, I guess, depending on how many. If he goes against a swarm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess adding super senses to impervious isn't that bad. Interesting. All right. So that was 5th place, Connor Varnado.
Top 4.
Next we move to 4th, fucking Matt Donham. Playing Magneto Temple. All right, we've got Iconics Magneto at 295 with the Soul Gem. Apocalypse bearing a sword. Black Shirt Porter with Remaker in 0. And a Groot with Walking Wood and Dr. Leslie Evans. We got an Absorbing Man on the sideline. We've got Abscissa. We've got some Troublemakers and Trouble Alerts. We got a Mimic.
Yeah.
And we got Scrappy.
Nice.
See what he had for maps. Flashpoint Flood, Convention Center Plaza, Hellspit. Symbiote Surface. Okay. Definitely kind of a pattern that we've seen before, right?
Yeah.
Nothing groundbreaking here. So let's move on, because we don't want to be like that other podcast and record for like 4 hours. So I'll take this one. I'll take this one, and second, you take third and first.
So we got Lucas Van Hollen coming
Or
out of
you take-
retirement.
Yeah.
Is rocking X-Men theme.
Mm-hmm.
I love that camo X-Men figure from the comics.
Classic X-Men.
I love his X-Men sharks that he makes.
Mm-hmm.
A remaker Spectral on him. Grand Prize Apocalypse. Is that? No, this is Legacy.
Oh, that's Legacy Apocalypse.
Legacy Colossal. Bringing back the goodies. With the bystanders of death, war, famine, pestilence. I think they got rated to like their 10 points when they
Yeah,
get KO.
They score 5 points each.
There you go. Butterfly Swarm.
Another classic X-Men.
Yes. There is a Grand Prize Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Swordbearer. Genesis Restricted. +1 longsword. We got a copycat. Legacy Carnage Colossal and the Phoenix. Funny, no tricentenol. What's up with that? Symbiote Surface, Pew. Terrain is Machine. He had one shot. Ravencroft Institute. The one that gives everybody Bystander or Battle Fury or takes away their Battle Fury. Abscissa to save everybody. Anti-Venom. Bizarro Green Arrow. That dude with the weird name from Guardians of the Galaxy. Jubilee, because he has Otherworld Castle, Lasher, and Major Logan. He did have 2 of Brian's favorite maps, Otherworld Castle, the Trenches, and Phoenix Nest Headquarters, because he's a Phoenix Nest.
Yeah. Lucas, get out of my brain.
Shit.
All right. Next, second place, we got Ant W with the Cable Crew. We've got Butterfly, Prime Cable with the Universal Weapon, Avengers 60th Black Skull with the Black Symbiote from Smbas, 50-point Chase Sinister with Spin and Liar, Saki with the Silver Surfboard.
Oh, where's Jellybean?
I know. Jellybean's here in the Siren's Call. Mr. Oz with the Darkhold, Daredevil with Bloodstone, Baby Groot, the Phoenix Timebreaker. Sideline, we've got Fortify as a one-shot, Abscissa. For Butterfly, it looks like we've got Legacy Cosmo, we've got Legacy Anti-Venom. We've got a couple Masters of Evil swaps and Dark Phoenix and Kid Thanos. We've got a Jubilee, who would be great if you get Otherworld Castle. And we've got a Major Logan. Major Logan, popular choice for Butterfly.
I remember when people saw that little trick when it was modern, like everybody was running it. So and then it died down, then it resurfaced. It seems like.
Mm-hmm. I immediately thought of him with this Chase Sinister to activate that, that damage special.
Oh yeah.
To make sure that there's opposing characters that share a name with another character on the map.
It's a good play.
And then that moves us to our Silver Age World Champion,
John Michael DiGiulio. He is rocking big 40-pointer Cyborg Superman, Influence Ring, Spectral, Reverse Flash with the Blood Axe, Spider-Man with Mjolnir. This is 400 miles.
Yeah.
Venom Magneto is Venomax, because why not? Black Panther, Cherry Panther, Bloodstone, Barley Quinn, Shot Gauntlets, Zombie Hunting, Harley Quinn. Everybody's rocking that one, it seems like. Big Restricted, the Barrel,
Bringing it back.
Marvella, Legacy Tri-Sentinel, Copycat, 10-point Daredevil with Crimson Gem, Little Superman to help his Cyborg Superman pop off. Weasel, Timebreaker. The sideline did have a Possessor, Jericho Drum. One-shot spectral armor, Black Flash, Black Vulcan, Brainiac, Scrappy Dude, the iconic Superman that he can bring in once he KOs the little 10-pointer, Zeus, for Cyborg Superman so that he can get across the map and hit things that are equipped. Hedge Maze, Monster Island, Panther Fieldhouse, Hedge, Pool of Lava, which I'm pretty sure is what he used to pop off that Superman.
Interesting.
Turned over desks so that he can get to the highest point of the land. Yeah. Good shit, man. I like it. It's very Scarab Light, that Cyborg Superman.
Yeah.
I remember when it first came out, homie of the show, Paul Cote, was like, yo, check out this Cyborg Superman. He can pretty much do what Scarab does. So it's cool that
Yeah.
it's getting its light.
Oh, I'm just saying it's neat. I mean, I looked at this team, and then I kind of want to go find the games of him playing now to watch him play it, because like I see what he's going for, but I'm also shocked that like he's not just bleeding points.
Yeah. Big.
I mean, I guess Plastic Man kind of helps control the map a little bit, but still, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, because I think he throws up the barrel, and then people will just barrier himself in, because he has Copycat and Marvella. So
yeah, so if you go 2 layers, then opponents can't just pick up the barriers to get through it. So.
yeah. Pretty cool though. I like it. A Kryptonian squad, or not really, but that guy did have Kryptonian in his keyword.
I have to say, I'm very pleased to see this win because it was the most unique of the top 8.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Mr. DeJulio.
Silver Builder
All right.
Award.
Yeah. So there was one other event. Yeah. This is the one that I know there's probably the most talk about, which was the Modern Sealed Scott Porter versus the World. 129 players. 5 rounds. Cut to top 8. And there were, I think, 9 Knolls played in this.
A lot of Knolls.
I went through and counted. I counted 43 chases played in a field of 129. I do know mulligans were offered, right? So, it's, let's say that there was no mulligans. 129 players, 2 boosters is 258 boosters, which would be 21.5 cases, right? Something that's a little suspect to me. Basically, statistically, to work out to 43 chases having been pulled in this, every player needed to mulligan all 4 packs, which is possible. It's possible that, uh, anybody who didn't pull a chase just kept mulliganing, hoping to pull a chase. But it also, that 43 chases showed up is a little suspect. Even more so is that there were 9 nulls. There's 11 chases in the set. If we expected equal distribution, we'd expect about 4 of any specific chase. And 9 nulls showing up is more than double that. Even with poor collation, I would expect it to be a little bit more, or I would expect it to be a little bit less than double the standard chance. So statistically, maybe a couple people cooked their own hot dogs. Just like the hot dog man. Also, I know that, okay, we have to get into it. I was positive. Let us rewind. Very positive about the money raised for Huntington's research. Great thing. What follows in my critique of some things that happened has nothing to do with the fundraising for this event. It's its own thing. It exists by itself. We need to talk about the good and the bad. Very early on in the process, there was already some talks going around about people being like, oh, I could just say I pulled this one shot to help me deal with Noel. And there was enough smoke around that it led to one shots getting banned from being played. Because of fear of players cheating in one shots, which is not good. Okay. For one, we have what appears to be an above expected number statistically, nulls in the field. 2, we have players actively talking about playing one shots that they didn't pull in the field. It's a bad look, guys. It's a bad look all around. And before, there's certain individuals that I'm going to be very critical of. But before I get to that, it's a bad look all around that this was a thing. And this I will get into with the organizers as well. Sealed is such an easily cheatable format. And if we're going to run large sealed and we're going to have big prizes on the line, we've got to figure out a better operating practice for how to make sure that players aren't cheating. I've talked about before, we need to update the rules for tournaments, because if we're going to use HC units as the source for builds, players need to be able to look at HC units during rounds, period. That's step 1 of verifying this. Step 2, the build sheet for this should be, you list everything in your 2 boosters before you can build. You add all of your 2 boosters onto your build sheet, and it requires someone else at your table verifying that. Or maybe even a judge. Because it's clear, Clips players have made it obvious that we can't go on the honor system. So these are problems, okay? Second thing that came up, everybody who had a null immediately said, I've won. And what did they do? They tossed away everything else because they said, well, if I generate anything or I play any other figures, then that gives me an opportunity to lose games. So I'd rather intentionally underbuild. And I'll just look. Yeah. No, nothing else. No, nothing else. No, nothing else. So, we we've got a lot of this going on of intentionally underbuilding with null. That's fine. That's a strategic choice you can make. But here's what happened. Eventually, the null players have to play each other because they're winning their games, high points. And what happens? What happens when it's two underbuilt nulls playing against each other? You end up in a 0-0 loss. It's a 0-0 is a loss for both people. Some null players start going, oh no. And some enterprising folks said, oh man, if only I had pulled a Clintar symbiote in my boosters. Then the two of us playing null against each other could both generate a Clintar, and it could be a 15-15 tie instead of a 0-0 tie. Well, somebody did that, not having anything that was in their boosters, and they were busted for collusion. Disqualified. Now, by itself a bad thing, right? Collusion and disqualification, we've talked about this. Not something that the game needs, not a good thing.
All I see are lies and collusion.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've been down this road.
Oh yeah.
We talked about it with the Bobo Dicks.
Yeah.
It's not good. But here's where it gets worse. One of the people who was disqualified was Howard Brock, who runs the ROC, who ran the event. And look, I already have big problems with collusion, but when you're organizing an event, your organization is running the event, and you're DQ'd for collusion during the event, it puts a black eye on the entire event. And I wouldn't say, I hate to say it this way, I'm not surprised. The other person, to be fair, I need to name both people who were disqualified. The other was Jalen Major. I've never heard stories of rules issues with Jalen before, so I am focusing on one individual here because I know that individual has had a history of stuff in the past. And so I'm focusing more on him, but they both deserved a disqualification for it. And for me, I expect people who run circuits that service the entire competitive scene, I expect them to be held to a higher standard. There's two types of people in Heroclix that I hold to a higher standard already. And I already am anti-cheating. If you're listening to this show, you know that we are anti-cheating. But there's two types of people that I hold in higher responsibility. Organizers, circuit organizers, tournament organizers, and judges. Okay? So Howard being disqualified at this event is a very bad look. And once again, I'm sad to say that I'm not surprised by it because we've been down this road before. And for me, I'm at a breaking point where I'm honestly considering it might be time for me to boycott anything having to do with the ROC because I just can't trust that things are being run upright. Stay tuned. There'll be more on that. I don't want to just roll that out while I'm hot, but I'm thinking about it. There will be conversations. The second thing, there was another individual that was involved in this. I've had this verified by sources, so I do not feel bad naming it because I've had multiple different sources who were there, including judges there, verify this for me. Howard and Jalen were given their Clint tarts that they colluded with by Anthony Barnstable, who is a judge in the Heroclix scene, who should, it's equally bad if he didn't realize that this was collusion as a judge, or if he knew it and he did it. Both of those are disqualifying as a judge. If you're judging high stakes tournaments and you don't understand that this is collusion, what the fuck are you doing? If you do know it and you still gave figures to your buds to enable it, that's immediate disqualification for being a judge. I'll never trust you with the decision.
Yep.
So this is another case of something has to be done about this. It cannot stand the way that it is. And look, I would have loved for us to just celebrate fundraising and me to be able to just make fun of Scott Porter. So goddamn you guys for not letting me just make fun of Scott Porter and celebrate fundraising. Okay? God, Clickstat is back. I'm not bad. I'm disappointed.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
All right. Corey, should we get an Ask Eagles anything?
It's about that time.
Yeah.
All right. Let homeboy chill. I asked it a couple of spots. I guess we'll go. I'll pick from each one. First up, we got one from Reddit, ex-Reddit judge, Kaz. He asks, what piece do you most want to get a legacy card in a future set? He followed up with, what piece do you least want to get a legacy card in a future set? Not because it's shitty, but because it would be too good.
Oh, Zach, you're bringing that Heroclix Reddit energy, bud. Man, what figure would I love to see a legacy card for? I've got a choice. This is purely a nostalgia pick. Goblin King.
Hey, that's a good one. That's really good shit. Legacy card. Fuck. They already made the one that I wanted. It wasn't that good, but Prime Brother Voodoo.
Okay.
From
You
there.
want a legacy for a prime.
Yeah, they did it before.
Yeah, it's true.
I want him. Just keep him the same. Make him less points. We're chilling.
Yeah. Okay. To the answer of what's a piece that I don't want a legacy card for, I'm going to break Zach's rules. I'm not going to say because it wouldn't be good, but I'm going to say because it would break my heart because it wouldn't be the same. I never want to see a legacy card for Chase Sinestro from Wonder Woman 80. Leave my sweet boy as he is.
Leave him alone. What's one that everybody was playing? It would be too good. Probably that same storm that got made twice already. She doesn't need a third one.
The answer of the piece that we all know will be too good if they legacied him is Slim Reaper Reed.
Oh, yeah. That give too many people nightmares.
I would love Slim Reaper Reed just terrorizing the map again.
Nice. All right. Facebook posts with Curse Thomas as the picture. Azra Strife. Duos world champ over here. She-Hulk won a championship and I carried a retired man on my back to win it. That's pretty cool. Thoughts? Heart emoji.
Yeah. Well, we reviewed your build a little bit already. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, good job, Ezra.
Carry on playing your She-Hulk.
Yeah.
And hey, sometimes it takes one of us carrying the other on our backs.
Yeah, true.
Your retired man will look back and he'll see only one set of footprints in the sand, and you'll be like, "That's where I carried you."
No, but serious, it's always good to win with like your piece that you like to play with, So I think that's
Mhm.
cool.
That's why I gotta get back to Chase Sinestro.
I know. All right. Book of Faces, Aaron Young. Can we get a post-mortem on the Trailblazer season?
Absolutely, Aaron. I'm not gonna be disappointed if the Blazers lost in the first round to the Spurs, because they surpassed any expectations I had. Going back to the beginning of the year, there was some hopes that maybe this Blazers team might mature into a playoffs team, but I had very little hope of that because our coach was one Chauncey Billups, who had shown no reason to be hopeful in his coaching abilities that this team would make the playoffs. And then Mr. Chauncey Billups was involved in a little gambling issue and was summarily dismissed as the Blazers coach. And in enters Tiago Splitter. Once again, I looked at it, said, "Oh, this season is lost. It's already started. Now we got a guy with no head coach experience taking over a team that's already got a thin margin." And they went through a lot of injuries. It was a wild year, but they made the play-ins. And then they won their play-ins. They played the Spurs, made it pretty clear they don't have an answer to Wemby. But there's not a lot of answers to Wemby out there.
Yeah.
So all in all, I am not disappointed in the season. I've got reasons to be excited for the future. Dame Time will be back next year. We'll see what his athleticism is like coming back from torn Achilles, but it's not the kiss of death that it used to be in sports. Dame's 3-point shooting will definitely open things up for Denny. Denny looked the part of an all-star this year. All that looked great. I still see a lot of potential in Scoot. I saw more potential in Scoot actually this year than I have any of his other years. There's still some potential in Shea. There's a lot to look forward to. Even though he didn't play much this year, if I squint, I can see what they saw in Hanson Yang, or Yang, I think actually is how you pronounce it. He's probably still 2 years off from being able to really contribute. But yeah, all looks good. It's a little bit of a scary time to be a Blazer fan, though, because we are going through an ownership transition, which, as a citizen of the Pacific Northwest, brings back terrors of watching the Seattle Supersonics be torn away from us.
Oh, yeah.
But hopefully we get through that and we come out the other side brighter. There's a lot to like on this young Blazers roster, and I hope that we get to see them grow next season.
Feel it. Next up, friend of the show, Jesse Carte. Guys, I really want this figure out of the Venom set. Null. He's a badass force to behold in Marvel Rivals. I could go on and on about him. Anyways, could you do a little bit of calculation on the odds of getting one? Thanks in advance.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jesse. So there are 11 chases in this set, which means if you pull a chase, the odds of you pulling Null are 1 in 11. All right. 1 and 11 is, hold on. I'm going to pull up a calculator so I can do this math for you correctly. So we got 1 divided by 11 is 9.09 repeating percent chance in your chase. Now, a chase happens 1 every 12 boosters on average, right? So let's say 9.09 repeating chance times 12 means, oops, I did that wrong. Let's see, it would be times 1 and 12. So 1 divided by 11 times 1 divided by 12 means your chance of pulling a null in a booster is 0.76% chance, less than 1% chance in any booster that you're going to pull a null. Okay. Let's say that you're doing this in a tournament. And what's the chance that a null is going to be pulled? Well, there's 129 people. Each of them opens 2 boosters. So that's 129 times 2 times times 0.7% means the odds are 2 nulls pulled at 129 people. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there were mulligans. So let's be real generous. Say everybody used all of their mulligans. So 129 times 4 times 0.7. Odds are 4 people get a null. So yeah, there's your math. Make whatever conclusions you'd like out of that.
Yeah. Superfan. Maps. Knower of Maps Peterson. Friend of show. DGN boy. What's the best part of H4H weekend? Of the H4H weekend? Question. Legacy anti-venom hype justified? Favorite silver team you saw? Thanks, Eagles.
Corey, let's start with you. What's the best part of the Heroclix for Huntingtons weekend for you?
I like the sweet streams that Biceps Ryan Redmond was showing us that didn't attend.
That penis has huge biceps.
What about for you?
I mean, honestly, the best part to me is seeing the community support a good cause. Huntingtons is a terrible disease. Seeing fundraising happening for it is a great thing. So that's a great part for me. I would love to not get messaged about cheating drama during it. That would be the low light of the weekend for me.
Yeah, as soon as I found out about that, that kind of was very sour.
Yeah. Legacy Anti-Venom. I'll say this. I still don't see it in Modern, but Legacy Anti-Venom as a butterfly option? All right. I can see that. But I'm not sold otherwise.
Yeah, it's going to be rough in Modern because he has new move and attack. He's only a 10 with what, Perplex? There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just rough because you have to put what, Animal Man or some way of move and attack on him. Too much work. Favorite silver team you saw? Mine's a chat. I liked it. I like that he thought outside the box and played some really low point stuff, but shit, it did work.
Yeah. I I did like DeJulio. Shoot, there was one thing I wanted to mention in sealed. So I'm going to just bring this up now. There was one player. There was one player in the sealed tournament that made top 8 that was not playing a chase. So first place null, second place Carnage got a symbiote, third place hybrid, fourth place null, fifth place null, sixth place Carnage god of symbiotes. Seventh place we had a guy playing a super rare, Meridius. But eighth place, my dude, we've got he was playing Gore the God Butcher, Spider-Man 2, Carnage Common, Jeff the Land Shark, Private Detective, and Hive. Bro made top 8 without even a super rare. And to me, he's the true winner
What was
of the
the?
tournament.
Do you have a sideline?
No sideline.
Because I wonder what Matt Gargan turned into. You have Matt Gargan? Did you say Matt?
Target.
Oh.
No, he had Private Detective.
Oh, Private Deck, my bad. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Good shit.
So yeah, anyways, I wanted to make sure I called that out. That was, oh God, I'm going to ruin this name. Jeremy Kakak or Psykak. Jeremy Psykak.
I like that.
But yeah, no chase, no super rare. That's my dude. Good job, Jeremy.
I think that's all the questions that we got.
All right.
No Tadas.
We did it, Corey. We made it through. I don't have any Tadas this week.
All right. Gotta go hungry, listeners. Sorry.
Yeah. Next week we'll feed you, or next recording. Who knows if it'll be next week. Yeah, let's see. Shoot, we probably do need to record. There should be a Northwest event getting announced soon, so we will probably get a recording out as soon as we've got that. There are, speaking of Northwest events, this is first and foremost the Northwest podcast. I know you wouldn't realize it listening to this episode, as it was all about Heroclix for Huntingtons, but we are first and foremost about the Pacific Northwest Heroclix scene. And in that regard, tournament coming up. We'll announce it as soon as we have the details. I was harassing Merritt tonight, hoping that I'd have it before we recorded to announce it. Didn't get it. So next time we record, we'll for sure announce that. We are also working on an idea, and we'll just give you the name for now because it's still being flushed out. But it's the EBL, the Eagle Battle League.
Hell yeah.
It's coming. But yeah, that does it for this episode. Till next time.
Get wrecked,
Yeah.
nerds.
Nerds. Abolish ice.